Hello, I'm Teresa Serrahano from the Associated Press. I just want to ask if tobacco farmers at all have been studying possible alternative crops as the World Health has been pushing for, and some groups that are against tobacco have been saying that there are crops that would be more profitable.
Well, that's precisely one of the big points of this issue. We've done in our associations all over the world, no farmer likes to depend only on one crop. So we've tried, and as a matter of fact, on top of everything, tobacco is not an easy crop. So we've done a lot of experiments all over the world, and that's why I say that we know better than anyone else what can be done and what cannot be done. But parallel to this, even WHO has commissioned studies on the possible alternatives to tobacco, and WHO studies have found out that it is very difficult, not to say impossible, to have crops that would replace tobacco with the same level of income and employment. There can be more profitable crops. There is an example in one of WHO's studies saying, for instance, that in Africa you can grow paprika more profitably than tobacco. There is a small problem. The world market for paprika is 120,000 tons. That would be supplied by one of the countries present in this room alone. What would do the other growers from the other countries? The problem is that all the crops that have been indicated as possible alternatives to tobacco have one of two things. Either they need a huge investment to be profitable, or a much bigger area from the tobacco grower, and most of the tobacco growers don't have the money either to buy more land or to invest in high capital investments, or they would just not have markets enough to be produced by all the growers we have. Because the problem is, tobacco is produced by millions and millions of growers and workers. And so there are no easy solutions for this problem, which is a complex one. That's why we say we don't understand why WHO does not accept our cooperation in studying and doing research. As a matter of fact, the document that will be voted in Korea has a first part which says precisely what I've been saying. It could be directly supplied by ITGA's documents. It says that there must be research, that the research will take time, and that research has to be done with field trials involving the tobacco growers. We are completely agreeing with that part of the document. Unhappily, on the second part of the document, the conclusion is precisely the opposite. Measures to stop tobacco or to reduce tobacco production or to get growers out of tobacco production without any attention paid to the opinions and to the experience of the growers. We would love to give our cooperation to WHO, but while there is not enough research, while there are no studies, and I must say, in 10 years and 8 years of WHO's FCTC being in place, WHO has not produced one single study that proves that one crop could replace tobacco with the same level of income and employment in any of the producing regions in the world. So that's just what we ask for. Study first, prove that it's possible to replace tobacco, and then take measures on tobacco, not the other way around.